All right, ready to go here. And now here is Julio Rodriguez. Out in front and foul to the left side. Line drive.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Swing and a foul straight back. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Got him swinging. And now Marcelo Meyer. That one to first, and it goes just foul. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-2.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the bottom of the first. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2.
Hangs onto the foul tip. That's a strikeout. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Hits the top of the wall. Throws to second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double. So digging in, Tyler Stevenson. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That's back. Going. Gone. One down. Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Jose Trevino stands in now and watches strike one. And he pumps it a strike. Foul ball still 0-2. On the ground, out to short. The throw to first. That ends the... All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Martinez back to work. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Hit on the ground to Candelario. He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Lifted in the air out to left. And that'll fall for a base hit. Man at first. Jerickson Profar. Now at the plate. Picks over and he breaks for second. Back to first and he's safe.
Rogers.
Runner goes again. Line drive, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Swing and a foul out of play. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Strike two.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, blocked. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Two on, 1 out. Outside low, and the count is 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Line, and that's a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 2-1. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
This one in the air, center field. Makes the catch for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. 15. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
On the ground to the left. Base hit. 1 run is in. A second scores as well. It's 3-2. Back to the top of the order now. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. This to third. Espinal. They get the force. And we're back. And now the right fielder, TJ Friedl. That one's in there. Strike 1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
2. No balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Spencer Steer in the box, lays off for ball 1. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Just missed. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. And there's a ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fly ball to right. Tatis drifts towards it, and it's caught for the out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Jamer Candelario in the box now. Takes strike 1. Laser base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 3-3.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Nice line drive to the pull.
Runner on the go. Pitch outside.
Number 77.
Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And that is out of play. That misses the zone. 2-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Down is full.
Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Coming home. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
Back-to-back singles. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Fairchild batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
1-1.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball two.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now it's going to be, that's a base hit as a run scores. They'll throw to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Well done. Drives in the run. Smash that one through the infield for the knock.
Yeah.
When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielder to make any sort of.
That gets by him. Runner from third comes across, and they lead by 3. Everybody's going to be safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
And down on. So coming into the game now on defense, Christian Encarnacion Strand. He takes over as the new first baseman. And that one is lifted in the air. Steer on the move. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Foul ball. One down, base is empty. In the air, right side. Friedel sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there. Pagan, 33 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. 2 outs. Got the bat going too soon, and strike 2.
0-2.
Pagan is just 1 strike away. The 0-2. That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Ready to go. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Out to center. Fairchild under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And there's a base hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And here is Marcelo Meyer. Shohei on the go. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Ohtani, the runner at second with one away.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Gets to it on to first, and there's two gone following the strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Here's Jose Ramirez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0. So two down. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
That one is absolutely belted. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Throw cut off to second, but he's in there easily.
He was all over that one. He put a great swing on that ball, took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Jerks and Profar. Swings through it for strike one. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. That's one way to quiet the crowd, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. That one missing inside. Two out, space is empty. That one drilled left field. Going back on this one. Just missed it. Back here at Great American Ballpark. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain. That one ripped but foul. Crochet, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. And out number one on the grab.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Trying to bunt his way on. And foul ball.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rodriguez settles under it and makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
Tyler Stevenson in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Hacks and misses.
Now pitching for the Reds.
New inning getting started, and now it's Gavin Lux.
Scott Barlow.
And that's outside. That one fouled off. That's towards center. Fairchild under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And a quick out number 1. Now the catcher up to hit. Kyle Higashioka. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, that's that slope right there.
ball,
He threw it
2 strikes.
extremely well. Talk about just a ton of break. So tough to get that barrel to.
Slinging it to first in time. So up next, Julio Rodriguez. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1-0.
And no one can get there. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite.
Runner on the move to the right side. And that one handled on the run. Throw to first. Got him. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Elly De La Cruz.
That's a ball.
And that one just missed off the outside
1-0.
edge.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Elly happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Jose Trevino, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And it's fouled away. Popped in the air, left field. Profar settles under it, makes the grab, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for the Reds.
Back here in Cincinnati, top
Number
half of the
50.
3rd inning. Now it's the shortstop,
Yeah.
Marcelo Meyer.
Mo.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down a base hit. And a good start to the inning. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Ramirez. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And ball
No,
1.
that's out.
Mole goes 5 feet 9 inches, 33 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2013. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
This guy's got such a
1-2.
good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Runner at first with no outs here. That one ripped right center field, way back there. And that one's gone. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these guys putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They've got to be happy with the 6 runs they've thrown on the board. That's usually enough offense to win you the game, so they just have to keep doing what they're doing.
Puts it away for the out. Now batting Jurickson Profar.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Friedel pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And the pitch is
1-1.
outside, ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Steer moving under this one. Makes the grab. Back. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Fought off foul. 1 down, base is empty. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The Reds now down to their final out.
Here.
And downstairs.
Down.
Just
Ball.
missed.
2-1.
They're down to their final strike. The Reds down to their final strike. And now it's filled up.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone. 2 outs.
And he can't come up with it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. High fly ball, right field. And there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Shohei Ohtani at the plate now. That's ball 1. That missed by a lot. Now 2-0.
2-0 count. Great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And a 4-pitch walk. Man at first with 1 gone. Marcelo Meyer getting ready to hit.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man.
Shohei on the go. Strike in there.
No.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base open.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Leaping, and he brought it back. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ramirez digs in now. And that one fouled off. At the belt and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Runner at third, 2 away. Not close with that one. Now 1-2. That's down and in. A slider missed. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Into the corner, but foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2 outs. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going.
He takes it himself to the back at T-Mobile Park. Here's Victor Robles. He was late there. Strike 1.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
That's in there. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Luke Raley stands in now and watches strike one. Right through there for a strike. One out, base is empty. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Julio Rodriguez in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. That one to first. Low takes it himself, and the Mariners back in Seattle. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Well, he got a first pitch breaking ball right there that he clearly liked the look of. Just needed to let it travel a little longer.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into left center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. He'll touch them all. And now they're out in front. It's 2-0. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Swing and a slow roller. Moore in plenty of time to first. One out in the second. Gavin Lux the next to hit. And that is cut on and missed. Strike one.
No balls. One strike.
Late with the swing there.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Way high
One ball,
there.
2 strikes.
Going to count 1 and 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Kyle Higashioka will hit next. Ball one, no strikes. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Crawford throws to first in time. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh, right through there for a strike.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Donovan Solano in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Speaking of dingers, he's the second fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Randy Arozarena now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. And
now
welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Number 46, Trent Thornton.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Arozarena makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Finds its way through, base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Next to hit, Marcelo Meyer. Shohei on the go. Moore gets it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Robles makes the catch. As we go. Devin Williams on the pitch here. Not many pitchers have it, but he'll break out a screwball from time to time. And that skips in the dirt. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting eight.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And fires in a fastball at 95. Williams in his 6th season, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2013. Got him swinging.
The second baseman.
Here's Dylan Moore. There's a strike, 95 of that one. And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. Got him, and that's the ball game.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0.
All right, ready to get underway. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Swinging a foul straight back. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And it one-hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a double to start the game. Runner in scoring position. No outs. And now Shohei Ohtani. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single on the board first. It's 1-0. Now it's going to be Marcelo Meyer. Swing and a miss as he was late. Ohtani gets his lead at first with nobody out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. Back to first, and that is a double play. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. That's down and in. 2 outs, base is empty. That one hammered center field. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And there's a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Late swing, fouled off.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Fastball for a strike. He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and it falls. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really...
On to second, they get 1. How about that double play? Here's Mike Trout.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nuts.
That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Back here at Angel Stadium, top of the second. And now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ground ball to first, and it goes just foul. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Ward corrals it. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Gavin Lux. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Oh, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Throws to first in time. So 2 down now, and here is Kyle Higashioka. That misses,
1-0.
and that's ball 1. Swing and a ground ball. Zips it across, and that bottom. New arm out of the bullpen, Luis Severino.
Luis Severino.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Just off the outside edge, and a count 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Travis d'Arnaud, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
Stays alive. 1 down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Yoan Moncada stands in now and watches strike 1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Brock Burke.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can
out towards right center. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. RBI single his last time up. That one at the knees for a strike.
It's 0-1.
No outs. Runner on second. Runner takes off for third. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Save.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Meyer takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-zip. Runner on at first with one gone, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Ward ranging back. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Hard hit left side. Sends it to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. Profar climbs in on that left side. Bachman, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. Hard ground ball, base knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And it's through for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. So digging in, Gavin Lux. Ball one there.
1-0.
And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Line drive, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Comes through with the RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now Kyle Higashioka. Low, the runner at third. Lux on at second with 2 down. Out to short, Neto. Fires over to first. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that is the ball game. Ready to go now. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And we're underway here this afternoon. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And there's one away. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Now he breaks his bat. Bare hands it. Tough play. It's there, and that's a great play. And here is Marcelo Meyer.
Pretty flashy with the bare hand grab right there. Kind of risky, but man, he made it look easy.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Finish
2 out, space is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Inside,
ball one.
just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's
Ball, that's
outside,
off the plate.
and that's ball 2. Ripped to short. Fires to first on the run, and that's a nice play. Stepping in, Dairon Blanco. Check swing, called strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him. And one gone. Jonathan India, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Just
Nope,
missed.
that's the ball.
1 out, base is empty. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Fastball is outside. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
The pitch out in front and foul to the left side. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Salvador Perez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
That's the ball.
Throw to second. Back here in Kansas City, second inning set to go. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Lorenzen back to work. And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And it's 1-1. Chopped on the ground. Witt over to first. And quickly 1 away in the second. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Tap foul at the plate. Little chopper rolls foul. Tatis waits. This one popped up, middle of the infield. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's Profar down. Headed towards the corner. Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double. So runner at second, 2 down. Now a chance for Nathaniel Lowe. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Next offering is in for a strike. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Way high.
1-1.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Tatis really on his horse for it. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rodriguez settles under it, puts it away for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals. Perez over at second, 1 down. Outside, and the count is 1-2. That one just misses. Outside low, and the count's full. Out towards right center field, and it falls. Here comes Perez around third. He's safe, and it's 1-0.
Showing a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. Man at first, 1 away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And a foul ball. Swings and misses.
Pitching for the Royals.
And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Squeezes it. And there's 1 away. And now the catcher comes up to him. Kyle Higashioka. Swings through that one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Jumps, throws, but he beats it. Nice try defensively, great hustle, and the tying run is on. 1 down, runner at first. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1. This one in the air right field. Renfroe getting an angle on it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this bat.
Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. 1 strike away. And now 1-2.
That's a really good take.
Sends it to center, and this should be it. And that'll do it. The Royals. Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Warriors. Coming up on the first pitch, on the hill here today, Michael Lorenzen. What should we keep an eye on here?
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Julio Rodriguez, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. And it's even up. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Outside low. The count now 2-2. That one out to right. Renfroe in position. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. So 1 out, nobody on. Now here is Marcelo Meyer. This to third. Slings to first in time. Here's Jose Ramirez. Down the line. Fielding for the wall, makes the catch and foul ground. But they're off to a good start as we go to the bottom of the first. And to the plate for Kansas City, Dairon Blanco. This one high in the air to left center. Profar has this one sized up, and there's one down. Jonathan India at the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Next offering is in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. Swing and a foul out of play. The shortstop takes the ball. There's the strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him.
Pitching for the Warriors.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. And that is out of play. Profar, who hails from Curacao, same place that produced Andrew Jones.
1 ball, 1
this
strike.
one in the dirt to second, but way too late. Safe there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. That one ripped. And that gets down into the gap. Runner scores from second as they add on an insurance run.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And now it's Gavin Lux. In the air out to center. And it drops in. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
0-1's the count.
And the batter now, Julio Rodriguez. On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1.
He's out.
And that's 2. Bottom half of inning number 2. Leading off, Salvador Perez. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Next offering is fouled back.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
That one 95 to finish him off. Freddie Freddie in the box now. No balls and a strike. 0-2 now as he swings through it. Perez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And now it's Kyle Isbell. Foul ball there. That misses the zone. And it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off. Next pitch misses. 2-2. Fans another.
Pitching for
Top
the
half of the
Royals,
3rd inning. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
on hell. Verify.
Out to short. Witt zips it to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. So up next, Marcelo Meyer.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
That one ripped right center field. Base hit around first, heading for 2. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there.
Now
Got a
batting,
good pitch
the
to
third
drive,
baseman,
stayed short with his
Jose
bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
And first offering is fouled off. That one missed. 1 out and a runner at second. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And a slider misses down and away. And that one fouled off.
Finish him.
That
2
one
balls,
not
2
close.
strikes.
And the count's even at 2. Hit on the ground to short. Witt over to first. And back here in Kansas City, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Clips the corner, 0-1.
Well, these Royals, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Michael Garcia, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that's a little bit high. And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
2-2 count.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Draws the walk there.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Blanco in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
1-0.
Garcia stands at first with 1 out. Line and a base hitting to right. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. Now Jonathan India. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Fair ball. Runner around third. Relay throw home.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Really important at bat coming up now.
2 on, 1 out. Fought off foul.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talked about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Got him swinging for the K. And they're down to their last out. Perez up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swings and misses. And the count even 1-1. And there's a ball. That crosses the plate, and now they're just one strike away from getting out of this mess. Severino is just one strike away. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball. All right, ready to go here. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Inside. And we are underway. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Here's a high chopper. And they get Ohtani for the out. Marcelo Meyer now at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, you know, with two out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? If you got some pop, swing for the fences.
Into center. And that will fall. So Jose Ramirez now gets a chance with 2 gone.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter. But when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Ruiz pulls that one down. Here's the center fielder, Esteury Ruiz. That one the other way. Tatis makes the grab. One pitch and one out. Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. And ball one. Swings through that one for strike two.
1-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. The next offering misses, and it's 2-2. In the air, left side. Profar has a beat on it. He makes the catch, and there's two down. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Waste no time there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
And another ball.
3-0.
And ball four, two aboard. This is J.J. Bleday.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
On the ground at first. Down the line, and it's foul. Just misses there. Got him swinging. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Jose Leclerc.
Pitch. Ripped towards third. Urshela to first in time. And they take care of Tatis for the out. Now batting Jurickson Profar. That one down the line. It's in and out of his glove. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
0-2.
On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. We have Devin Williams gets the ball now.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Strike two.
0-2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. So digging in, Zach Geloff. Yeah, that's fouled off. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. And that's strike two.
No balls.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Batting it, the first
Digging in,
baseman,
Tyler Soderstrom. That one fouled off. Second inning here, no score. And that one is in the dirt. Ball one.
1-1.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the second. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Mason Miller.
Grounds one to short. Schumann. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. That one at triple digits.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Outside with a breaking ball. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Popped up, Soderstrom. And a couple of quick outs. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Miller, 26 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2021. 2 outs, bases empty. That misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's ball 1. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Pitch misses. 2 and 2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Got him swinging. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And the batter will be the shortstop, Max Schumann.
0-1.
And that one in the air center field. 1 away. So up next, Yuri Ruiz. On the corner for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next pitch is downstairs. Just missed.
2-1.
And that one fouled off. On the ground, right side. Over to Lowe. That's it out. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
0-2.
And 1 and 2.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
2 and 2.
Swings through it for the K. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras.
Pitching from the
As we
Athletics,
go to the top of the 4th. Shohei
Number
Ohtani up
44.
to the dish.
Tyler Ferguson.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, he knows they don't
0-1.
want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the 1st out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Marcelo Meyer getting ready to hit. This one in the air. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Line drive. Could be extra bases. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. He'll score easily. He's in there.
Just a huge at bat right there. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Whips it to first on the run. And Ryan Presley taking over on the mound.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
1 and 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. So the tying run at second. Swing and a foul out of play.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo.
And a swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches.
Got him, and that's the ball game. The Okay, all set to go. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Inside just missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back. And it is gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And that misses. Ball one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
1-1.
And the lefty kicks, delivers. Hit weakly on the ground. Montgomery. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. So digging in, Marcelo Meyer. Right side, hard hit. In time to Vaughn. And there's two away. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. And that one is gone. And El Nino goes deep. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. Here's Profar now.
Now pitching for the White Sox.
Late on that fastball.
Ranger Eller.
In the air, center field. Taylor settles underneath it, hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom of the first. Here's Mike Tauchman. Strike one.
They're off to a great start. 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
That one in the dirt, and it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And now one away. Michael A. Taylor steps to the plate for the White Sox. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Breaking ball clips the corner. That's a strike. One out, base is empty. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Fly ball center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Brings it in. 2 down. So here's Robert now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Outside low. Now 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Pitching for the White
Welcome
Sox.
back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Tyler Gilbert.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Nathaniel Lowe, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting eighth.
And now it's Gavin Lux.
Gavin Lux.
Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Kyle Higashioka now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Ground ball right side, could be 2. 1 at second. And it's a double play to end the inning. Obi Milner will take over here. The number 3 overall pick out of Cal for the White Sox in 2019. He was late there. Strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
So now 1-2.
One ball.
Comes
Two
up
strikes.
empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Strike two.
0-2.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Lenny and Sosa stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Hit in the air, right field. Tatis makes the catch.
Pitching for the
All set
White
for the
Sox,
start of the inning. Here's the center
Number
fielder,
71.
Julio Rodriguez.
Cam Boozer.
Foul ball. And a base hit up the middle. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good, balanced approach.
There goes the runner. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runner tagging for first. The throw to second is offline. So man aboard. Marcelo Meyer digs in now. Grounded out his first time. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. Throw to third.
0-1.
Save. Swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him,
Two
slightly
strikes.
elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Nope.
Next
Outside.
pitch is outside. Liner caught at second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Hit hard on the ground to short. On to first. That's the third. Bottom of the inning. The batter now, Andrew Benintendi. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
0-1's the count.
And strike two.
No balls. Two strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Right through there. Got him. That K is his third of the game. Colson Montgomery batting with one down takes a strike. And he grounds one back up the middle. Meyer to first.
He's out.
White Sox down to their final out. Here's Corey Lee.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Milner is just one strike away.
Nope, that's
and
ball.
that just misses. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jurickson Profar. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And this one is off and running. Profar gets a piece there. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Santana. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Late swing, foul to the left. And the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, base is empty. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Ramirez makes the grab for the second out. Marcelo Meyer, the next to hit. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball to the right side. Santana steps on the bag. And now the center fielder, Lane Thomas. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first
Batting
out.
second, the left fielder,
Stephen Kwan now at the plate.
Kwan.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That's a little bit low. Next offering is in for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Jose Ramirez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Swing and a miss to first, and Ramirez is set down. Back here in Cleveland, second inning set to go. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Ground ball right side, dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they can't get the out. No outs, runner at first. Fernando Tatis Jr. will hit next.
Number 36.
That's the third.
K.
Here's one. On to Santana, 2. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Huge sigh of relief right there. Big time pitching to induce the double play. Erase what could have been the go-ahead run.
And he chases that one below the zone.
0-1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it. But he's commanded his fastball, and on that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swings through that. Kobe Milner comes on now.
Now pitching,
And fouled off.
Kobe Milner.
Ball.
And a count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 1 away. Bo Naylor in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Tatis tracks it down for the out.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the...
2 strikes.
Well, look at the... Here in Cleveland, Nathaniel
Now
Lowe up to
pitching for
hit.
the Guardians. Number 48. Emmanuel.
And that is out of play. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Gonna count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
In the air, left field, down the line. He's got it, and there's one down. So up next, Gavin Lux.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and
Ball
go a
match
long way
outside.
to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Fouled off. He was late.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
On the ground to third. Fires to first. Two gone. At the plate, Kyle Higashioka. Fought off foul. The 0-1. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Profar climbs in on that left side. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. Out of here. He circles the bases. It's 2-0. So
Number
2 down.
29.
And now Shohei Ohtani.
Harris.
First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. As we go to the last of the third. Stepping up for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. Swing and a foul straight back. And the 0-2. In the air, right field. Makes the grab on the run. One down. And now here is Daniel Schneemann.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Last out for the Guardians in this one. Here's Brian Rocchio. Just missed. They're down to their final strike. Milner is just one strike away. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. Ready to go. Now here is Gavin Lux. First pitch misses. Cut on and lifted in the air. And there's one down. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one.
No ball.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
One out, base is empty. This ball's chopped on the ground. Horner throws to first in time, and they get Ohtani for the out. Next to hit, Marcelo Meyer. And there's a foul ball. Two outs. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Nabs it. And that back here at Wrigley Field. Here's Nico Horner. On the ground to third. Ramirez sends it to first. And they get Nico Horner one away. And a foul ball. In the air, left field, down the line. Lunges for it, but it drops for a hit.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. No throw. He's in there safely. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And a good eye there. Crow Armstrong, the runner at second with one away. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And right back to the mound. And that's the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, new inning getting started. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Shota back to work. Off the mark there. And that's ball one. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, look at the stop. Now a jump throw. Nicely done for the out.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important in a big moment like that. Nicely done.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. This one in the air. Turner hauls it in for the out. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Chop to the left side. Birdie fires over to first. We head to the bottom of the second. And now it's Dansby Swanson. And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. In there, sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. No score here in the second. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one handled on the run, sends it over to first. In time, got him.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down.
Well, got to pause on that thought.
Pitching for the
On
Chicago
the north
Cubs,
side of Chicago, John
Number
Shelby and
37.
Chris Singleton. Well, here we go,
Porter.
top of the third, scoreless game. Now the left fielder, Max Kepler. And that one hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Headed towards the corner. Great effort, but it gets down. The run scores from second. Throw cut off to first. Tries to get back, and he's out. Way too big of a turn, and that's a big-time mistake. And here is Kyle Higashioka. That's out to center field. Tucker on the move. And there are two down. And now it's Gavin Lux. Fly to left his first time. Right side. And that chance handled. Throws to first. That's out number 3. Ready to.
now pitching. Ryan
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Towards first. He steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away. Looking to get the tying run on base. Ball game. 1-0 the final for Chris Singleton. And now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. Foul ball there. Pulls that one foul. The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
1-2 is the count.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. So two down now, and here is Marcelo Meyer. This one in the air. Young settles under this one. Makes the play, and it's out. Back at Globe Life Field, here is Marcus Semien. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around, right?
Semien runs. Pitching for a strike. Throw. Save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on.
Oh, and that deflects off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. So now it's Corey Seager. There's a strike.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That one is gone. One down. Here's Josh Young. Fastball for a strike at 95.
0-1.
Still only one out here in the inning. And that one upstairs, ball one. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Kyle Higashioka stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. 2 outs, base is empty. Just misses. Now 1-2.
Strikes the count.
Next offering is outside. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Back in Arlington, here's Jose Ramirez. Bradford back to work. And a foul ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown.
This one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball. And that's their first base runner of the game. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
Now, Boog, I'll tell you firsthand, retired players, we miss a lot of things about playing the game in our playing days.
Young, 1 at second, on to first, double play. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
The 5-4-3 double play is a gem in baseball, and how can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look?
This one's into the gap in left center, and that should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle.
Now
Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that. You can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
High fly ball out to left field. And that's the third out. And we're back. Now at the plate, Josh Smith. And that's in for a strike. Luzardo measures 6 feet even. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. And that drops in for a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now it's Jake Burger to hit.
Jake Burger.
And first offering is fouled off. Well struck right field. That one opts against the fence. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Berger on at second with 2 down. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. On the ground. And foul ball. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one carrying. Bangs off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And that's outside. And 1-1.
You want a guy that battles at the plate in the biggest moments of the game, and that's what they have right now up there. If anyone can shake it up, it's this guy right here.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Runner at second, nobody out. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him! Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. It's 2-2.
Number 62.
Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Robert.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 3-2. 1 down. Next to hit, Marcelo Meyer. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now, Jose Ramirez. Ripped, but it curls foul. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down in the corner. Throws to second. Not in time. It's a double. So runner at second, 2 down. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
This to third, and that one handled. Whips it to first. That ends. Back. Ryan Presley on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Next one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here. Langford in the box now. Takes strike one. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now. Just missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. And now 1 out remaining for Texas.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swing and a ground ball. And that is the ball game. 3-2 the final score. Here's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. That one hammered left field. Back there. And out of here. What a start to this one. It's 1-0. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That's to third. Monasterio. And it gets by him. The throw comes in too late, and he's on at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Marcelo Meyer. Throw over to first. Ohtani back in.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Shohei on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. The 1-0. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
That one pulled foul. And the next pitch is way outside. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Throws the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Runner at second here, one gone. Smoked on the ground a second. Terang over to first in time. And Ramirez is set down. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1.
Comes up empty.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That's out.
And that's off the outside edge. And the count 1-2. On the ground to short. That's a base hit. The run scores from third. It's 2-zip.
Raleigh gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Ortiz. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here at American Family Field. Up now for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. In the air to left down the line. Kepler sizes this one up. He makes the grab. And there's one down. Jackson Chourio digs in now.
The center fielder, Jackson Chourio.
Strike on the outside. 0-1. That misses off the outside edge. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And now it's William Contreras. Swings and misses. And that is strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
Foul ball still 0-2.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And
Pitching from
here
the
comes a
Brewers,
new arm for the Brewers, Aaron
number
Ashby.
26.
The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Here's Nathaniel
Leading off
Lowe.
for San Diego, the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Left field. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Max Kepler at the plate. Ball one there. Ashby goes 6'1", 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone,
That's
hard to
ball
get
2.
the barrel to it.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he grounds one to the right side. Terang. Throw to first in time. Kyle Higashioka getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And now it's Gavin Lux. And that one fouled off. Out to short, Monasterio. They take the force out. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the 2nd. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. And that's fouled off. That catches the top part of the zone. And the count is 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. And there's a ball.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Ground ball up the middle. Over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Next for the Brewers, Joseph Ortiz.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
And takes low for ball one. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's going to be Garrett Mitchell. That clips the zone. That's strike one.
0-1.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
No ball,
2 out,
strikes.
space is empty. On the ground right side. Takes it himself. And Milwaukee.
Pitching for the
And
Brewers,
we're back. Here's Shohei
number
Ohtani.
47, Jared Koenig.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's
Yep, that ball went
outside.
out.
The changeup
ball.
missing. Ball two. Fouled off left side. On the ground
ball's
right
foul.
side. And it goes just foul. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And one away. So digging in, Marcelo Meyer. And
Nope,
ball
that's
one.
a ball. 1-0.
Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is late, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. Man at first. Here's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 so far. And that one hammered. That ball's carrying. And that one's gone. And they add a pair. It's 4-0.
Now pitching for the Brewers,
1 out, base is empty. And the
number
batter
59,
will be Fernando Tatis
Elvis.
Jr.
Peguero.
Ripped to third and caught. And here is Julio Rodriguez.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do.
Slings to first. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Blake Perkins. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Outside corner for a strike.
0-2.
And now 1-2. Good eye in that
Ball
spot. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Bryce Terang in the box now. No balls and a strike. The other way, and foul ball. Next
Ball
pitch, a
back
slider
outside.
that misses outside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Just 1 out remaining for the Brewers. Andrew Monasterio in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That misses the zone. 1-1. They're down to their final strike. Luzardo is just 1 strike away. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's the ball game. All right, ready to go here. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Tap foul at the plate.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Here's your 1. And that is out of play. The wind of the pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That one the other way. And out number 1 on the grab. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Up the middle. Tosses to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. And now the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Hit on the ground softly to short. Tovar fires to first on the run. Pretty nice play there. Back here in Denver. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Late on that fastball.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a quick out, number 1. 1 out, base is empty. Hit on the ground to short. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down. Ezekiel Tovar stands in now and watches strike 1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Just misses with that one. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss. Back here at Coors Field, top of the second. Here's Jose Ramirez. Freeland back to work. That one outside. Ball 1. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
Now pitching
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Number 40, Tyler Kinley.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Kinley measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Ouch. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now batting Max Kepler.
You know, Boog, there always seems to be that oh-no moment for the pitcher when he's lost control of his pitch, and most of the time, it's right when he lets it go. He knows that it's not headed where he intended it to go.
And that's down, a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
Line to left. Squeezes it. The throw into second. To second, 2. Relay to first. And we're back. And now Michael Toglia. Little chopper rolls foul. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lux throws to first in time. That's 1 out the bottom of the second. Ryan McMahon swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that misses. And now it's even 1-1. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Got it! And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Kyle Farmer in the box now. No balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Gavin Lux.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 52.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's over.
Alexander.
Started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And they'll do it again. This one popped up. Tovar hauls it in, and there's one away. Isaac Paredes, the next to hit.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Tosses to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Here's the catcher to hit, Kyle Higashioka. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, not close. And another ball.
No strike.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. Now all even up. Cut on and miss. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ryan Presley takes over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
That clips a corner. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Rockies down to their final out. Meyer. And that is the ball game. And a 1-0 final score. Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's San Diego and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming your way next. First pitch moments away. And on the hill here today, Merrill Kelly.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Kyle Higashioka. Gurriel trying to get there. Makes the catch for the out. One up, one down. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
That one ripped. Back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but wind just absolutely killed it.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Suarez makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here in the desert. And on the hill today, Ryan Presley. What do we have on him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
This is Corbin Carroll. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that's a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be. Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Kepler pulls it down, and that is the inning. Second inning set to go. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Kelly back to work. And that one fouled off. And he deals. And that one hit to first. Down the line, and it's foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 1 out. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Fought off foul. Second inning here, no score. Out to short. Toss to Naylor, and that quickly 2 away. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk him.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Inside, ball 1.
2 out, space is empty. And that's down and away. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, A.J. Puck.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Max Kepler, the next to hit, takes outside. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Fouled off. He was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Out there to center. McCarthy on the move. Grabs it on the run. Back here at Chase Field, we head to the bottom of the second, and now it's Josh Naylor. On the ground to the left. Looks like extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Ramirez sends it to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
And 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit.
Went back to the changeup, and it was successful. Gabriel Moreno in the box now. Takes strike one. Called strike right there. Ground ball right side. Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and we're back. And here's the first baseman, Isaac Paredes. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Makes the grab after a long run. And there's one down. Now it's the second baseman.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
That misses, and the count is 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
One out, base is empty. Got him. Two away. And the batter now, Kyle Higashioka. Fly to left his first time. And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
No ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that's inside.
Top of the third, no score. Swings through it. As we go.
Now pitching.
On the ground right side.
Luzardo.
And that chance handled. One up, one down. And now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all. Get
In there safely. Now 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's in for a strike. McCarthy leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Called out on strike. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Ginko.
That to right. Carroll makes the grab. Runner tags at second. But now he won't try for third. Stays put with 1 away. Now it's the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. First time up was a pop out. Sliced hard but foul. Not even close there. And it's 1-1. Man at second. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's Jose Ramirez. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. 2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position, and here in extra innings. Stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Back foot slider. Bottom of the fourth, now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Slap the other way, foul. The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Swing and a miss, had him out front for the strikeout. Naylor in the box, lays off for ball 1. With the winning run standing at second here in extra innings.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To the right side. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And that one is lifted in the air. Conforto.
Now pitching
back here in the desert, ready now for the 5th inning. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And fouled off. Man at second. And he grounds one back up the middle in plenty of time to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And here is Michael Conforto. Late swing, foul to the left. No score here, but a runner at third with 1 down. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. On the board first, it's 1-0. Max Kepler at the plate. Out to center. McCarthy settles under it. And that is that. Back here at Chase Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off, Adrian Del Castillo. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Pitching change here, Cole Reagans.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first, though.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
So the tying run at second. Ground ball, left side. Jump throw. On the money, nice play. Substitution now at second base. D-backs bringing on a pinch runner, Jordan Lawler. It's going to walk for a hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. The Diamondbacks tie it up. And it's an RBI single. It's 1-1. And now, Geraldo Perdomo. Swinging a foul out of play. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Lifted in the air, right center field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away now. So up next, Jake McCarthy. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that one is downstairs. And a count 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Inside, just missed. Up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Ball 1 there. Moreno at third. McCarthy on at first with 2 down. Now into the ball game on. So digging in, Isaac Paredes.
Now playing left field, number 5.
Martinez back to work. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the second baseman. Checks his swing. Now would appeal to third. No, he held up. Swing and a chopper out to short. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. So 2 down now, and here is Kyle Higashioka. 0 for 2 in this one. And that is out of play. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Man at second. On the ground. And that's a fair ball. Heading for the plate. He will score and they take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Hit in the air, center field. McCarthy gets under it, and he makes the catch. Okay.
Now pitching, Felix Bautista.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Next offering upstairs. Just missed. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 1 out now. Suarez in the box now, takes strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
0-2.
That one just misses. The Diamondbacks down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. And that's the ball game.
Well, it was a tough day at the plate for the hitters. Only able to scratch out a couple of hits, but some really good pitching.
Michael Conforto will climb in. That one fouled off. And there's a foul ball.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Edman in position. Now there's one away. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Ohtani with a swing. High fly ball driven deep to right. Hits the fence. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's there at third with a triple.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now it's going to be Marcelo Meyer. Base hit center field. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Here's Jose Ramirez. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. On to Freeman, double play. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. The pitch. Outside low, 1-0. And he takes a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a strike. Pitch in the dirt, and the count is even, 2-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Swings through that one for strike 2. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Steps on first for the out.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Mookie Betts in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swings. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Kirby Yates.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. It's a bomb. He hammers one out to center. It's 2-0. And now the first baseman, Isaac Paredes. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Yates measures 5 feet 10 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Center field, Edman sizing this one up and makes the grab. 1 down. Now batting Max Kepler. And he'll play it on a bounce.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
And the batter now, number 6. This one in the air, center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And here's the catcher, Craig Biggio. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back. Jesus Luzardo into the game.
Now pitching. Jesus.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Line drive. And foul ball. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Will Smith stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. Max Muncy at the dish.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Ramirez sizes this one up. Great catch, foul ground.
Pitching for the Dodgers.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, the
Number
batter will be
51.
Michael Conforto.
Alex Vesia.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss at a slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Next offering misses, and that is ball 1. And that's outside. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one lifted in the air center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. So now we see Ohtani at the plate. He homered earlier in this one, and it's not his first at Comerica Park.
Yeah, that's right. Shohei hit a milestone here in 2024. This is the site of his 200th career home run.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Smith hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Marcelo Meyer now at the plate. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Set for the bottom of the third, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. Right through there for a strike. And that's in there at the knees. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Paredes right there to make the grab. And there's one down. Tommy Edman at the plate. Swing and a foul straight back. Luzardo ready to fire now. High fly ball out to center field. Tatis drifts towards it. And there are 2 outs. So last chance for the Dodgers. Michael Conforto steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him, and that's the ball game. 2-0. 2 outs, bases full. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Base hit, 1 run is in. Castellanos whips it back in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1. Lifted in the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. So bases all loaded up. And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
And a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8. And here is Michael Conforto. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Everything came together.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Wait, over to second. Return throw to first. Got him.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and base hit, 1 run in already. The tying run is in to score, and we are starting over. And this game is tied in the 7th. One out, runner at second. Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Hammered, base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, they strike first.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. Gleyber Torres up to hit. 1 for 2. Hard liner. And it stays fair. The run comes in from second. 3-2. They take the lead. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the 8th, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Wyatt Langford. Fastball for a strike.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Got him swinging. Now it's Marcus
The batter
Semien.
number 2, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just...
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here comes Corey Seager. And that's a strike. Just missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. One down. Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. Durant going back. And it hits the fence. Into second, and he's got a double.
Well, that certainly feels good.
On the ground to third. Bregman for 1, and that's 2. On the ground to third. Whips it across, and O'Neill is... Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swings through that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Struck him out swing. So runner at second, 2 down. Here is Gary Sanchez. Now a screamer into the outfield. Squeezes it, and that will... Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having...
Throws to second. And he'll pull into second safely. Cortez back to work. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Frelick running hard to get it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. That one is hammered right field. Frelick ranging back. And that one is off the top of the wall. Throws to second.
Clearly seeing the ball very...
So runner at second, 2 down. Sanchez digs in now. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that is that. Cortez back to work. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Perkins under it. And there's one away. Hard hit to third. Sends it across to first. And Gary Sanchez at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's going back. Back some more. Gone into the flag court. Okay, all set to go. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And that's through there for a strike. And we're underway. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got it. 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Fastball for a strike. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me, back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Ozzie Albies stands in now and watches strike 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Got him. Back at Yankee Stadium, and here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here is Austin Riley. Fastball for a strike. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. And I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time. He goes down looking. Here's the switch hitting left fielder, Jurickson Profar. Foul ball there. Profar gets a piece there. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field, and it's into the gap. Bellinger on his way home. He will score. And they put the tag on him for the out. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Newbar, drop step going back. That's not coming back. And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. Fastball for a strike. And we are underway here in San Francisco. Strike two. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike three. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. So a man aboard now with one away. Ready to go? Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And that one is in for a strike at 95. And we are underway. And that skips in the dirt.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. Third player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the two others, and that's some great company, Boo.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Tosses to first, and they get Altuve for the out. Isaac Paredes, batting with one down, takes a strike. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. And that one missing low. Well struck right field, way back there. And that one is off the wall. And he's got a double. Now the left fielder, Jose Altuve. And that's in for a strike. And this one is off and running. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One out in the top of the first. Isaac Paredes in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
0-2.
That's off the mark. 1-2 to count. Strike three, and that's two in a row. And a foul ball. Missed with a changeup, and a count even 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. And that's in the dirt.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game winner.
Got him looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the first. All set to start the ninth in this one. And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. He's 2 outs away. Raffy coming to the plate now.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. He's a little bit more confidence to move to the at-bat.
On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Off the mark there. Going to count 1-2. Swings and misses. Only one out left for the Red Sox. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Jansen is just one strike away. Just missing there. And that's ball one. And that just misses. And downstairs.
Full count.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that is the ball game. Back here in Boston, new inning getting started. And now the right fielder, Andrew McCutchen. That one in there across the letters.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3. Reynolds in the box now. Takes strike 1. In the air, out towards left center. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. Last chance now for the Pirates. O'Neal Cruz getting ready to hit. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And that's downstairs and outside. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the 9th.
2-1.
They're down to their final strike.
2-2.
Got it! And that's the ball game. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's Cody Bellinger. Brown back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. To the plate. Save. And it's 1-0. Here comes Cody Bellinger. That's towards center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double play. So bases all loaded up. And here comes Bellinger. On the ground, could be 2. There's one. To first, not in time. And a run scores. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Brown back to work. That one the other way. Fair ball. 1 runs in. The second run scores. And they take a 2-run lead. A 2-run double. Bases loaded, nobody out. And next for New York, Cody Bellinger. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
High fly ball out towards left field. That's back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. Runners tag up from second and third. The run comes across and the Yankees score. So bases all loaded up. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. In the air to left center, Pat. Brings it in, and there's one down. Anthony Santander at the plate. Morton back to work. And that one fouled off. Bichette, the lead runner at second. Guerrero on at first with nobody out. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. Back here in the desert, we go to the top of the fifth. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson swings through that one for strike one. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former fourth-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
And a strike in there. One out, bases empty. And before the pitch, he steps off. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Here's Adley Rutschman, 1 for 2. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Rip to third. Suarez throw to first in time. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the sixth. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Colton Cowser. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Got him swinging. Making 7 strikeouts for him. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And down on strikes. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Gary Sanchez at the plate. And there's a ball. That one finds the corner, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 ball, 2
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the sixth. Now it's the right fielder, Michael Conforto. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off. He was late. Oh, and 2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. Bailey down to first with it. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits.
Shohei on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Down and in, moved his feet. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single on the board first. It's 1-0. 1 down, runner at first. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Number 76. Spencer.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Meyer at first, 1 gone. Ramirez swings and blasts one deep to right field, up onto the arcade and gone. See you later. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Now here is Isaac Paredes in the dirt, but kept close. The 0-1. And a foul ball.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. Man at first, 1 away. That missed by a lot. It's 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next pitch misses, and it's 3-2. That's ripped. Base hit. Tatis around second. And the throw's offline, safe at third. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
Couple of singles back to back. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. And the lead is up to 5.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Now a relay to the plate, safe, and the runner from second scores on the play. It's 6-0. One gone, runner at first. Here's the catcher, Craig Biggio. In the air, right side, and it stays fair. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. So the lineup flips over, and now the right fielder, Michael So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jorge Soler. Chance to drive in 2 for him. 1 out. Runners at second and third. First pitch just misses. 1 down. Runners at second and third. That one is absolutely belted. Into the bleachers and gone. Home run. Second home run of the inning for them. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-0. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Eric Miller.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Marcelo Meyer. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down. Staying in the game on defense, Jorge Soler. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Here's Matt Chapman. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Elliot Ramos in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Good eye in that spot. Got him. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss at 96. Struck him out. 1 out in the second. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. This to third, but that rolls foul. And the 0-1. Base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Slow roller up the middle. Glove flip to second. On to first. Double play. And that's the back here at Oracle Park. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. That gets down for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Willie Adames now at the plate as he swings through strike one. In the dirt, not in time. He's safe. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Heads up base running right there.
Fastball for a strike. And down on strikes he goes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And here it comes. There's the strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Meyer. And that is that. Back here in San Francisco, on to the 3rd inning. Here's Gleyber Torres. Miller back to work. Out to short. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get the out. Man at first, nobody out. Here's the second baseman. That one lifted to left. Brings it in with a nice running grab. One down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Hit in the air, left field. Ramos puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 11-0. 2 outs, nobody on. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. And he swings through that one. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely...
Oh, that got him on the mound. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the lefty's status.
Now batting, the shortstop, Marcelo.
So up next, Marcelo Meyer. This to center field. And it falls. Coming home. The relay throw. And he's out. Cut down. And we're back. And now, Herrera Encarnacion. The other way. Makes the grab, one away. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And that one handled. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air.
Let's lift it to left, and that should do it. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game.